Okay, I want you to say Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Emporium.
That's what I said. Magnolia Emporium.
No, not Magnolia Emporium.
I said that. Magnolia Emporium.
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 No, not yum. It's Magnolia Emporium.
Handy Randy.
Magnolia Emporium.
704-248-6808. We want your space to reflect your success.
Portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web, was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groove long hair, just walking in style with a portable MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I'm the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from legendary BB King's downtown Nashville, Tennessee, day number 3.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness!
I had some help this time.
That is so
Love
loud.
it.
I tried to harmonize with it.
That was beautiful. That was
Alyssa
beautiful.
fits right in with
Can
you.
we get that like as a sound clip or something? 'Cause that was great.
Oh gosh, you're gonna put it on loop, aren't you?
Do it again, do it again.
Do that stuff.
Yeah!
It was like in stereo.
That was bounce. Bounce. Like a bounce. We gotta get that clip. That's gotta be like one of the clips
I'm
for
sure
like
we'll get it.
the highlights.
You were so excited.
I am.
Did you sneak more coffee?
I got
You gotta
some-
stop.
I got some sweet tea here.
Yeah?
And I got more trouble.
You're starting to shake.
I got more trouble.
Starting to shake. Stop
I'm
it.
just so excited, and it's partly that, and it's part the show, and it's part I'm tired because I haven't gotten enough sleep for 2 days. It's like it's insane up in here, and I'm
It is
ready.
crazy. It's
I'm
fun.
so ready for whatever happens
It's
next.
fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know, I get excited every time that door opens.
Me too.
Because
Do you want
somebody
me to
else is
leave
coming in
and
that we
then
love.
come back in?
You could. I think she's
Constantly.
excited enough.
Constantly.
I think she's.
Because I could do that.
Yeah, Alyssa, how are you today?
Just terrible, you know, like life
Yeah.
is just awful.
I've had a terrible day.
I don't know how to smile anymore.
Right.
My soul has dissipated.
The last one was great.
We made sure we wore blue today because we knew you were coming.
Thank you. Everybody, you can't
Absolutely.
see it, but I can, and they
Absolutely.
are wearing blue.
Yep. Now,
See,
what's the
right.
significance behind that?
It's twofold. The first thing is it just started as me being really just obsessed with the color, very massively, majorly obsessed, where apartments were, since I was 16, my apartments have been blue, my cars have been blue, attracted to men wearing blue.
The Blue Man Group.
if
So
the
do you have
man-
like the Blue Man Group? Do you have like a calendar of them or anything at home?
No, I don't, but
Yeah.
I would stare at them for a little bit.
Ooh, they're hot.
So it started with that just as an obsession, and then when my grandma passed from Alzheimer's the year I started singing, which was in 2005, I promised myself that if I were to ever make enough money to give back to a charity, that would be it, and then I could connect my fans wearing blue with Alzheimer's donating. So come to my shows wearing blue. If I sell an album and you're wearing blue, I go donate $1 to Alzheimer's. If you have to buy a ticket to see me, you're wearing blue, take it from this ticket sale. $1 from ticket sale goes to Alzheimer's.
That is great.
So if there's a man that you like and you find out that he doesn't like blue, will you break up with
He's
him?
done. I will not even date him.
Done.
It's not even going to start.
Done deal.
You might as well lie to me.
So
Don't lie.
what's going
Lying
on
bad.
in your world? I mean, I know you're busy. Every time I stalk you online, you're busy. You're doing something.
Well, there are a couple really, and thank you for doing that. And I love being stalked online, unless
Sure.
it's from creepy people who write me poems and tell me about my lips that I don't even have never met.
Whoa.
You know, like
Okay, I need
this
to
really
delete
happened?
that real quick.
Was this
Oh, was that you?
Gotcha. Okay.
I would say the latest biggest thing is that I was pursued by talentwatch.net unknowingly over the last couple of years. They read about me in the paper in San Diego, which is where I'm from, and their main host for talentwatch.net has needed to, well, she got married and she's moving out of the state, so they need a new host. They came directly to me and they said, we need you to audition, although you are the only person we are auditioning, and we just hope that you do a good job. So I have been working for Balcony TV for a year now, and another company where I just off-the-cuff interview musicians, and that's kind of more my thing. Obviously, with this interview, off-the-cuff, so much more my thing, but I have to read off a teleprompter, and
how difficult is that?
It's just different because it's very specific. I don't know. It's very regimented how I speak, my tonality. I have to be very specific. Slow it down. Oh my gosh! Obviously, I'm like, so I talk really quickly.
Sure.
But I have to speak a lot slower, enunciate a little better, and it's scripts that I don't even know yet until I show up to film them. So I'm standing there with a green screen behind me. And anyway, long story short, that's the biggest, latest thing. It's going to be on Comcast and a couple other different TV stations.
When?
Within the next month or two. So I will be on TV on a regular basis.
So if we watch your stuff, then we'll know, for sure when it's coming out.
Oh, yes, because as good as anybody who watches me on social media, I'm constantly posting everything I do.
And feel free to just message me early if you want and be like, hey, Chris, I won't tell nobody. I just like to feel important.
Okay.
So I promise I won't, unless you want me to, and then I will. So that's exciting.
So there's that, and then a mutual friend of ours who who is sitting in this room, Pete Kennedy.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, Pete.
He hugged me. He hugged me.
Yes, that's.
I was like,
Irishmen don't normally do that, so you should feel lucky.
So he was out of his comfort zone.
He was.
Oh.
I hugged him when I first met him, and he's like, I don't normally hug people. I'm like, I'm sorry. He's like, nah, it's cool.
So maybe you broke him in, and it was cool with me then.
Yeah. So he's booking me a tour in Ireland and the UK, and. Which coincides nicely because I just recently got accepted to play a festival in Sweden. So,
oh my gosh,
I'm going to be doing the Sweden festival the very beginning of September. Go to the UK for a week,
exciting!
And then for about 2 weeks or 16 days, maybe I'll be in Ireland performing.
Are you just how are you even containing yourself right now?
I can't, and I'm not, and that's why I'm speaking so fast.
That is exciting stuff. Oh my gosh! So you've got all that going. Do you find time to still perform around here anywhere?
I do.
Regular
I love
stuff.
I do. I still perform at the Listening Room about every 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And I have my own hour-and-a-half show there, so I love doing that. And I'll do random things. I just hosted a writers' night, which I haven't done in about 2 years. So I did that just to get some of my good friends some support. And where else do I play? It's very rare that I'm in town, but I try to do maybe one Nashville show a month or every other month. And I tour still. I'll go out of town 1 to 2 days a week, another state. So.
I know. I think I was trying to get you for something a while back, and you said you were on tour and you were gone, and it's like you were gone forever.
The last fall, I booked myself on a 31-show, 24-city fall tour. So it was when I released my album Destined, and I went on my Destined tour, and I did all kinds of things, and I was gone for a long time. And I was gone for 3 months in and out, but yeah.
The first time we ever saw you was at the Commodore Grill. You just happened to be there that night we were there. No, we planned on going to see her because we were Blue that night too.
That's right.
Yeah, and then we got to see you sing live, and you just totally we fell in love with you that night just because your stage presence and just you being you. What is there not to like? You could suck and still have the same presence and the same attitude.
I don't know about that.
And we would just still watch and listen.
Well, that's
but you don't suck, so that's a bonus.
Thank you. I don't know if I would watch me if I sucked. You just can't. No. But that's nice of you.
I just want people to know just what kind of stage presence you have. And I'm trying to get that across to people because
maybe she could sing silently and just be on there and just
maybe
lip sync.
I don't know, but she's got everything. She's got just the looks and she's got the attitude.
She's just as excited as I am right now. It's like a ball of energy just exploded through the room.
I do. I am.
Yeah.
If I had a cape, I would be flying.
And that stuff you can't fake. That's legit.
It is legit.
Too legit.
Yeah. Now what's up with the? I see your name on your. You got some bling going on there.
So I'm blinging out. This is a shout out to Preston Leatherworks. They have made. I don't like to drop names who they've made guitar straps for, but he typically does people who are a lot bigger in the industry than me. And he found me on Instagram, and I was like, "Man, your straps are so beautiful." And he's like, "Alyssa Jacey, I've been waiting for you to contact me. I would love to work for you, or work with you." So I have this bright blue, royal blue, which is so my color, gator hide guitar strap with Jacey, my last name, spelled out in white, like block-ish letters with little kind of diamondy stones filled out in the center. Because my style, my image is what I call it, I guess, is classy rocker. So I will always wear maybe a dress and heels, but I'll just bling myself out in tons of jewelry and wear a little bit of like dark blue eyeliner.
Yeah.
So I think this is very classy rocker. I told him that, and he went with this, and it looks and feels great.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, and it's like a princessy cool.
Thank you. Yeah, right?
I don't know. I think it's badass.
It's a badass princess.
It's badass princess. Yeah. Instead of wearing a long dress, she wears a short one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. There you
All right,
go.
now I want to hear you sing. So
I don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, great.
So-
Great. Interview's over. We're done. Now you've got something new that's coming out. It's already out, or it's coming out.
It's coming out.
Okay.
We are 3 out of 5 songs completed, so I will be almost. I'm almost done with that. But the title of the EP is Heart Breathe.
Heart Breathe.
Heart Breathe.
Okay.
And ironically, this was the first song I wrote when my ex and I broke up, which we had this conversation about him last time, and I was living with him, like, "Oh, you're in love, and was he the one, blah, blah." And now I wonder if that's ever smart to talk about in an interview.
So this song is closure for that? Or?
Yeah, so this whole album, I've written a lot of different songs since then, but I have this album, and I mean 5 songs. The point of it is to really be aware of where you're at when you're out of something that you might feel like being down in the dumps about. It's about letting go. It's about being free. It's about being positive. All these songs are happy. And every album that I've had previously, 7 of them have been maybe 50-50 or like 60-40 kind of down, you know. So this is a message I'm really trying to send out with Heart Breathe, the EP itself, and this song.
Oh, I'm excited. And now they'll be able to get this. Do you have like a sort of a guesstimate on the time?
I think it's probably going to be out, I mean, for sure by when I tour, so no later than end of August. Probably no later than the end of August.
The end of August. We'll be looking for it then, for sure.
Mm-hmm. And it'll be on iTunes. It's going to be just a downloadable album. I'm not going to do any physical.
So no physical copies on this one?
No physical copies of this one. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, I'm ready whenever you are.
It's the middle of a storm. I can already see the sun. The beginning of a battle that I know I've already won. It's the dawning of a day after the fire raged. Lifted heads, heavy hearts humming as they hollow away what remains. Well, don't let it get to you. All you gotta do is let your heart breathe. Let your heart breathe. You pull through. Let your heart breathe. Let it go. Let it fly. Let it take its time. Let it breathe. Might not be before your eyes, but you see it down the line. Angels singing, freedom ringing. You made it to the other side. Well, don't look back in fear, look back in love. You are strength, you are faith, you are enough. Well, don't let it get to you. 'Cause all you gotta do is let your heart breathe. Let your heart breathe. You pull through.